Yes, good evening, Governor and Senior Deputy. Thank you again for appearing at our committee. Can I ask you to comment, please, on what you see is the relative contribution of fiscal policy to the current condition of excess demand that you've described, and the prospect of a contractionary fiscal policy helping us get out of that excess demand situation, therefore making your job easier?
Well, you probably won't be surprised. I'm going to leave discussions of appropriate fiscal policy to governments, to Parliament, to senators. We have a very clear mandate, and that is to bring inflation back to control, back to target. And the way we look at it is, we take government policies as given, provincial policies, federal policies, and we put those in. Those are included in our outlook. We put those in our models. It's in there with how strong the U.S. economy is, what we think the strength of consumer spending is going to be, what businesses' investment plans are. We put all that together. That gives us a projection for demand. We look at demand relative to supply, and then that's an important input into the actions that we need to take to bring inflation back to target. So, look, fiscal policy is really for the government, for Parliament, and obviously you play a role in approving and discussing fiscal plans.
Could you comment if fiscal policy, as you see it in the years to come, is on a contractionary direction? Is that the premise that you're using in your models?
So in the model, I wouldn't describe inflation. Fiscal policy the emergency measures that were taken, those have rolled off. So right. Spending and particularly transfers have diminished dramatically as we've come out of this. I wouldn't describe fiscal policy as contractionary going forward, though it is the level of spending has reduced a lot as the economy's recovered. But I mean, you've seen the fiscal track